Hello, can you talk real quick? I can hear you.
Not a chance to get Jackson Olsen at the plate, who has come up lame. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
It looks like he might be hurt. No!
No!
All right. What is going on, everyone? And welcome to another episode of the 1216 Podcast. Getting a kind of late start this week. So for this episode, we're only going to have two topics for you. It's going to be our top 10 arcs of all anime and top 10 fights of all anime. So it's not just One Piece this week. Not just One Piece. Branching out our focuses.
And disclaimer, the hardest fucking shit I've ever had to do in my life.
Thank you. You listen, literally took the words right out of my mouth because there's so many arcs that I had to leave off. It's just real difficult because it's not just focused on one anime. It's focused on multiple, all of it. So it's like, dog, so many have so many good ones. So it's like, how do you leave certain ones off and whatnot? How do you leave certain fights off and all that? So yeah, it was real difficult.
I do got a little bit of my bias going into this, into a few of these motherfuckers, but man, this shit was
personal preference.
I looked at the fucking you sent the text message. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna do this, bro?
Man, yeah, it took me a minute. I had to stop what I was doing and like actually go lay down in the bed and fucking
Look
type shit in and look and just it took a minute.
But since we do have the category, and for the one of them, how would you go about this? Up top fights, or do you fight then arcs?
I'll say we can do arcs, normal 10-1, and then fights 10-1.
All right. Oh, so how do you want to start it off? You want to kick off?
All right, let's get to it. So I have two of these. I am a real big sucker for festival arcs. So it's it's real hard for me. Even if not a lot of stuff goes on in the festival and all that kind of stuff, I'm a real big sucker for festival arcs. So for my number 10, I have the My Hero Sports Festival arc. I absolutely adored everything about that arc. From Midoriya and All Might's conversation to before the arc started about this is your chance to introduce yourself to the world and say I'm the number. I'm gonna be the next All Might. Is just like from that moment to all the way up to the end. Great fights, great character connections, specifically with Midoriya and Todoroki. Midoriya and Endeavor having that conversation before later on where they end up training. It was just I just absolutely loved it. I love the first one where they have to do, it's like the race and whatnot. The second one, the cavalry battle, then the individual fights and all that. It was great, man. I really enjoyed the arc. So that's my number 10.
Well, me being me, that's something in common.
But
we'll get down to my little on down the list.
Okay, for sure.
Starting off with me as we get through with things. My first arc, my number 10 arc, it was kind of hard to put in so far down the list, but I couldn't leave it off the list, of course, and that's the Tournament of Power from Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, for sure.
Seeing Gohan come back and them going out, actually trying to scout people, having Frieza come back into the mix. It was just amazing to me. I'm a big sucker when it comes to let's see how these character develops are. I love festival, but the tournament arcs is probably my favorite type of arcs, which
Mm.
festival hero was tournament arc.
Yeah,
But
it was, yeah, facts.
but aside the tournament of power, bro, we got to see Master Roshi go super big one more time and deliver a devastating Mayo wave.
Man.
We got to see Gohan and Piccolo team up before superhero movie up for the first time in a long time. We got to even see fucking Gohan and Frieza get into it and team up a little bit as well. Like just watching that stuff happen, and then of course different universes. How they have other characters playing inside there with some with background characters and got their ass swept. It was still fun to watch, and of course we got the epic moment of the AMAO wave slide. Goku did and popped Khalifa right in the mouth. Oh man, that shit is epic. And we of course got the awakening of UI Goku to turn Ultra Instinct, and it wasn't master 100%, but we got to see him try to get into that mode. And Mark had everything inside of it except for romance. Well, actually, no, it had romance even. It had romance inside of it because of Krillin and 18. We got to see 18 and 17 fight together as well again. Like the android, I love 17. Watch it fight together again. Remember the Power arc how far is supposed to be on this top 10 list. I didn't know I would have it so
For sure. Nah, I feel it. Okay. So moving up the list, for my number 9 arc, we are sticking with My Hero Academia, and it is the overhaul arc. Yeah, really ended up. I didn't. Okay, how do I put this? Parts of it I didn't really enjoy the first time I watched it through. But after going through and watching it a second time, I got way more. Second, third, fourth. I've watched that several times straight through from the beginning. But I've grown a lot more appreciation for some of the characters who I didn't really care. You know, when it was going through the first time, I'm like, I only really care about Midoriya and Deku and Todoroki. Like, I don't really care about everybody else. But going through and watching it again, it's like, my favorite, one of the fights I didn't like at first, but I absolutely love now is with Kirishima and Fat Gum versus. I forgot the name.
The Shield. Versus the Strikers.
The Shield and Sword. So I really enjoyed that. Seeing Mirio fight against Overhaul, losing his powers to then Midoriya coming in and basically like changing the whole future and everything. The night I saw, just like, man, I really fuck with Midoriya. I don't care what you said. I'm gonna smash that future, no matter what that shit is. And seeing him whoop Overhaul's ass like that,
100%.
Man, it's amazing. Can't wait to see what he gonna be coming. Kind of a glimpse of what we gonna get to see from him in the future when he finally masters his power and whatnot. So yeah,
hell yeah. And that was good. All about this damn list. But moving on to my number 9, we're bringing it back to One Piece.
Okay.
I'm going with my Marineford. I couldn't leave it off. I had to put them both together. Marineford / Water 7 arc.
Okay.
Both arcs you guys heard us talk about in some of the past on different episodes. And it's of course can't leave it off the list. As I go through and I try to compare every arc that I've watched from every anime, which is of them, and then break down into different categories. I couldn't find myself to leave off 2 goated arcs at the same slot. I don't want to take up too much room on the list. I just the love of me. These arcs meant probably the most when it came to character development. Robin and for Ace. You guys watched it last week. It was a little. I kind of. Hopefully, the video cleared up at the end. Catch that, but yeah, it's this arc. Those two arcs like paved the way. Inside my opinion and everything. Quarter 7. Green 4 arc. Blackbeard. And his crew fighting to see Candace for the first time. That both arcs has ups and downs, but I just couldn't find myself leave them.
Okay, I follow.
8.
Okay, so like I said, I'm a huge sucker for tournament arcs. So for my number 8, it is the Grand Magic Games arcs from
Holy fucking
from Fairy
shit!
Tail. Yeah.
So my number is the same thing. So we can just go at the same fucking time. My number 8 is literally the same exact Fairy Tail Grandmaster arc.
Like the Grand Magic Games arc.
The Grand Magic Games arc. Oh my fucking gosh.
Yeah, I absolutely love that arc. I could no. Going back to one of the previous episodes we did, I can't believe I actually left Natsu ass off my top 5 list.
I'm surprised you did too.
So I would like to, going forward, we're gonna change that top 5. Yeah, number 5 is gonna be Natsu instead of Levi. So yeah, just so you all know, if you've been a loyal viewer and been watching since the first episode, you know the change. So I appreciate it, But yeah, that I mean, man, I just love that. Love the arc, the fights, all the fights. Urza versus that what was it, 1,000, 100, whatever it was,
the 100 Beast.
Yeah, whatever it was, power and whatnot. Just
she did it so fast.
Just getting to see her unleash, like that was supposed to be a huge challenge, and she did it like it was nothing. Like I absolutely love her character.
The Shadow and Light Dragon as well. Send them two coming to play.
Man, Rogue and Sting.
Rogue and Sting.
Yeah, absolutely love them.
We got
the art just and how it started help pave the way for the future with what we get later on with Zeref and all that kind of stuff. Was just it was legit. I really enjoyed that. I'm just a huge like I said earlier when I first started, I'm a huge sucker for like tournament arcs. You will see that later on more during the list. So I guess since we had the same 8,
we had the same 8, yeah. So that would be a next. But fucking just everything 16 was mentioned just now, bro. You guys have not watched Fairy Tail, and you want to watch something, you guys will look at this arc.
Love it.
As you can see, fucking it was Fairy Tail A and Fairy Tail B. We got to see the Loxus. Got this.
Man,
fucking, I can't leave off Loxus, bro. I had to have this.
I love Loxus.
But man, fucking gosh, this is a good fucking.
It really was, man.
But yes, I guess we are moving on. Number 7, since we want to have the same exact number 8. I kid you guys not. We don't talk about this shit. My number 8, it literally says top 10 anime arcs of all time. TF Power, Marine 4, Water 7, and then Fairy Tail Grand Magic Games. That's literally the order of these right here coming down the list.
I'm trying to tell you, we don't talk about it. We tell y'all every week we do not talk about it. It just happens, man. Okay. So for my number 7, I had a 4 Shinobi War.
Ooh,
the 4 Great Shinobi War. Like I told you all in one of the previous podcasts, Naruto is one of my favorite animes of all time. This being the culmination of everything, in Shippuden, this being the culmination of everything that we had watched basically since middle school, middle school, going right into high school and whatnot, right around then, like seeing the big 3, their big 3 team 7 together, and what they had, basically the new sunning and everything that they had done to get to that point. Like I absolutely loved it, and because that's one of my favorite shows, and that's the culmination, and they ended it well in my opinion compared to like something like Game of Thrones. It will always, there's no way.
Or Hunter.
Yeah, which is not done yet, right? Yeah. So yeah, there's no way I could leave the culmination of all of that off of my list. So that's my number 7 for sure.
My number 7 is much older anime. You guys have probably all watched it before, and it's the Dark Tournament and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Never seen.
This is they went. I've never seen Yu Yu Hakusho before.
Never seen it.
Those of you who have seen it, you guys know already. Like Yusuke, already all go down.
I know you got the gun.
Your gun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they all go down to hell, and then this arc shows a lot though. It's a big tournament that breaks out down there, and you gotta fight for your. You got to see Hiei's transformation of the Dragon of Darkness.
Is that the black dude? Not the black dude, but
black hair dude.
Black
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He uses like this fire, darkness, flame, dragon tattoo that he has comes out of him, and it's always fun. I would suggest you guys, if you you don't have to watch it, of course. Nobody has to watch the shit. But if you guys want to check out some old shit, that's definitely one good show. Yu Yu Hakusho, definitely really good.
Oh wow!
And I definitely love that tournament.
For sure. As you can see, we are huge tournament fans.
Exactly. Oh, and I can't leave this off. Last thing. Also, if you love fucking roses and demon foxes and shit, that tournament has it all. Yes, we are big fucking tournament fans. Tournament and festivals, you gotta love them. It'll be an everlasting theme right here, right now.
Yes, and speaking of that, we are moving on to number 6. Yes, number 6. And with that, I have the Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power.
We tried our best not to have the same shit.
We really did. We thought with 10, it would be so huge and so many different animes, but we're huge fans of, as you can see, like certain type of things. So it kind of, hey, it is what it is, man. Hopefully we'll have some differences with fights when that comes up later on. But yeah, for what 12 talked about earlier, I really enjoyed the Tournament of Power. It's just so many. It's just nonstop action, really, for me. That's what I really enjoyed about it. It's there is, character development and all that kind of stuff. But what I just really like about Dragon Ball Z is it's kind of, you just watch it to kind of see a slugfest. People power up and go crazy and whatnot, and I really enjoyed that. As we talked about the iconic, riding the Kamehameha wave, that shit was crazy. Like Goku Ultra Instinct, Vegeta, what was it? Super Saiyan Blue 2. Just man, that Vegeta, that's my guy. So I really enjoy seeing that. Him taking Kaba under his wing and whatnot, I really rock with that too. You know what I mean? So it's really hard. It's kind of, difficult to talk about since you talked about it earlier. And I mean, everything was really, in that and all the big moments and whatnot. Getting to see all the different characters, Jiren and his squad and whatnot. They would,
superheroes,
Popo and all of them. I really rock with them and whatnot. So definitely, I don't know if we will or not, but I'd like to see them come back. Just his Earth, Jiren and them.
Oh, we will. We definitely will.
Yeah, more so than anybody else. I definitely like to see that and see how he evolves when he actually chooses to embrace the people around him and whatnot. As opposed to just thinking I got to do it all by myself. Everybody else is just gonna get in my way instead of kind of them. You wanted to be strong to be able to protect everybody, as opposed to you just wanting to be strong for yourself, So, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So that's my what was that, number 6. Man, funny as hell.
My number 6 is coming in with a show that is coming back soon, and it's the Soul Society and Bleach.
Okay.
Man, my favorite character is Hitsugaya, Ice Dragon dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Watching him get into his fights, bro, fucking insane. I cannot hold anything back. He's the guy that may be my top two favorite characters at that show, along with like with ODU. Why ODU is that nigga with me, arrows and
He's a Quincy.
Quincy's. Getting to see them come out. I haven't watched Bleachers. I have to go back and rewatch that now. But just getting the chance to them all come together and their character development along with Chad and other squad captains. The plan that Eisen had falling into telling. Seeing Eisen actually one of the most ruthless of all time in any anime. Probably him, Doflamingo, and Maru. Got that. Watching them, watching his fight up. I got a lot of respect for Aizen's powers, but got to see the development of Ichigo's Bankai, and it was phenomenal for me to watch as a fan growing up as a kid. I haven't watched it at all, and I have to definitely go. Soul Society still sticks inside my fucking head. Seeing everything come into play, it was like big, what's his name? He's a big fire guy. That's the strongest Bankai, strongest squad captain, like the captain of the captains.
You talking about old man Yamamoto?
Yeah.
Yamamoto or whatever his name was. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Long fucking spirit, seeing his powers. That fucking arc had it all for me when it comes to development of the characters and how shit happened. So back and watching it again would definitely be on my list of if I could ever get it, have some.
No, I feel that for sure. I was definitely watching it earlier this year just because the new arc is supposed to be coming out in sometime in October, I believe.
Yeah.
So I definitely I stopped somewhere. I forgot exactly where I stopped, but I had restarted watching it. Okay. So number 5. So my number 5 comes with a caveat. It's probably gonna be number 1 in a couple of months. So you already know where I'm going with this. Wano. Wano is not complete. But there's no way in hell that I could not have it, even though it's not complete with what we've seen so far. There's no way, no way in hell I could not have it on my list. Everything that's transpired since getting past Fishman Island has been leading up to this moment. Since Punk Hazard meeting up with Law, all the arcs, everything in all the arcs that have transpired from Punk Hazard going forward have been leading up to this moment. It's been too big of a build up to not put this on my list. The action, all the underlying stuff that goes on with the characters that you don't know about until you get to Wano. It's too big and too, because if you think about it, you could really consider all of Punk Hazard leading up to that a part of the Wano arc. Not technically,
because what happened in Dressrosa, and
I mean everything
that plays in it. Actually, think about that shit.
Everything plays into effect for this specific arc, so it's amazing for me. If you want to talk about it specifically in Wano, when they actually get to Wano, even that's just been amazing on its own. From Luffy touching down to fighting Kaido, getting whooped, to going to Udon, to breaking everybody out, to getting ready to go fight, and we're in the process of this huge fight with Kaido right now, and just, man, it's been great. So once that is finally wrapped, that'll definitely be number 1 though. But for now, got to be at number 5.
And it's crazy because we've been looking at this shit and 2009. First got introduced, and that's inside the.
Man, facts. Yeah.
Man,
Glad I wasn't watching that then.
it's been around for a while now.
Man, facts.
But going into my number five, the top five list of this top 10 arcs is going to be another festival arc for you guys. And this festival arc comes into play because of my little bit of bias that I have to it. So, if you guys do not know, I'm a big Totoro fan. Watching My Hero Academia and the battle he had with Deku as earlier, I couldn't leave this arc. I had to see it's your quirk, not his. Probably
Man.
one of the most legendary quotes inside the entire fucking arc. Shit, in the whole show, for instance, right now. Yeah.
Show, yeah.
It's not up there with nothing happened. Nothing could be up there.
No, not that. No, not
but
that. But it says Todoroki on a path that's gonna lead him to being a hero. That's exactly what it does. It's a huge moment.
Being his own hero, like that.
Correct.
Because at first he wanted to just be
your quirk, not his. Mm-hmm.
Man, just watching from movies that came out with it, through the arcs that came afterwards, like that is the core foundation. Plus, it brought a lot of comedy inside the arc. I was just watching Deku fly through the first fucking race, smacking the ground, get ahead of the mines, and getting ahead of Bakugo and Todoroki's freezing Bakugo's arm and shit like that, and they're going back and forth with the fight, and then Deku takes off. Somehow, some way, I don't know how, Deku was faster than both of them without using his quirk. And Bakugo is shooting himself through the air, and Todoroki is sliding on ice. And Deku is still faster than him, bro.
He flew.
But yeah, they came in with the big three, man. I can't leave that I can leave that one off.
For sure. Okay. All right.
4.
Gotta scroll back now. Okay, so number 4. I know you don't have this on here because this is something that you have not watched yet.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what show it is then.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the return of Shigashina arc from Attack on Titan. Okay. This arc, man, this is hands down by far one of my favorite shows. For me, it's one of the kind of like a Game of Thrones type show with all the different connections and all the kind of stuff that you didn't see coming until later on when it actually starts to play out, and you're like, oh my god damn, you said this. Or another One Piece, that I kind of compare that to Game of Thrones too, because of the storytelling, the groundwork that you set early on for later off payoffs. So with this,
that's for the ending.
Well, yeah, correct, yeah, because One Piece is gonna be fire. I have no doubt about that. Attack on Titan is probably gonna be fire too. I'm hoping. I don't know about that. We'll see. Yeah, but this arc, how it just it's the culmination of so much stuff from basically from everything that goes on up until that point, from Aaron finding out he has Titan abilities and all that kind of stuff to
it wasn't his blood.
See all of that. It's so it's so much. It's hard. This is one that's really hard to kind of break down because it's so much stuff that happens that this is really a payoff arc. So many stories and all that kind of stuff about his dad and all that they end up kind of paying off. The Levi versus the Beast Titan. it's just so much in this arc that you have to see earlier on stuff to understand. But with Reiner and Bertold and just it's so much, and I don't want to really get into it too much because you haven't seen it yet, and I know you're probably gonna watch it.
I just want to know how the fuck does he have Titan? Why does he have Titan powers?
Listen.
In due time, huh?
This is gonna blow your mind. So this is one that I highly recommend. A show I highly recommend watching from start to finish. There's hella blood and gore, so it shut up, Alexa. Shut up.
He's very rude to it.
I'm dead. No, but if you haven't watched this show, I highly suggest checking it out. And when you get to this arc, you'll understand why this is one of my favorites for sure.
I forgot it.
For sure.
Number 4 on my list is 100% not even inside your thought process.
Okay, for sure.
I have seen it though before, and it is the Battle City arc in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hell no, I am dead.
Yes, I cannot leave this arc off. No matter what happens, what anybody says. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh set the save way for me to get into cartoons itself and just nerding out. So this arc right here, we got to see Kaiba, Joey, and Yugi, the Duel Masters, Big Three, have great battles. Everybody throughout there. We got to see them get their Egyptian god cards as well. Found Bakura, aka Merrick, and just had a big beat down beef between them, and of course the Pegasus stuff and that Ellen up always loved to death. But this arc just brung a lot of characters together for me, and it set up the future of every Yu-Gi-Oh that we have along the way. Because after this Yu-Gi-Oh ended, still going on, and I'm not watching any of the ones out right now.
I'm not either.
One of them, the main character, has more L's than he does W.
Oh no!
So I don't even know how that's even possible. Like, do you have like a? I was watching some.
Does he not believe in the heart of the cards? 12? What's going on?
He never picked up. He never met Yugi. That's why.
Man, that's crazy.
But yeah, this fucking arc. Speaking of the heart of the cards, like this arc shows that if you believe hard enough inside something, that it will come true with you, and you will pull everything you need to pull. So you can't use Exodia inside here anymore. I don't see that, like God cards can't fuck. It's still the best card ever to be made. 5 cards ever to be made.
Nah.
I couldn't leave this off of it. I love Yu-Gi-Oh too much. I heard out about it. I was actually just playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, I feel it. No, one of my favorites from that show was when they go inside the video game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that art.
Hell yeah.
Love that. Okay.
Top 3 now, baby.
Top 3. Okay. Now, as you all know, top two. So Naruto is my second, favorite overall anime. This arc, and I saw that, when I first saw it, I was obviously a lot younger, but this arc, it kind of coincided with what was going on with life for me, essentially, because they say this is the arc where boys became men. The Sasuke retrieval arc. Listen, this arc was amazing. Still to this day, it's amazing. You still see, memes and pictures of, not necessarily, I wouldn't say memes because that's like funny stuff, but like pictures.
I don't know that.
He about to unplug her. Watch.
In a second, yeah. No, because it's so legit from all the different everybody gets their shine. Everybody who goes on that mission gets their shine, their moment.
My
From
boy
Choji,
Kiba.
man, from Choji to Kiba to Shikamaru, everybody.
Neji.
Neji, Naruto, everybody gets their shine in that arc. It's just, it's something about it, you know. They get the fight, you get to see backstory about them, what they're trying to achieve, where they're, you know, where they started from, where they are now, why they don't want to lose to who. I don't
Sound.
remember exactly. Yeah, I know they were fighting Sound, but each individual wants their names and whatnot.
The Sound.
Yeah, should have been 5, but what was it? Kimimaru was sick. Yeah. The Sand Ninja being their allies this time, coming in, helping them with Gaara, you know, Tamari and Shikamaru, how that becomes, you know, a thing, and then Konkoro. So I just, man, still to this day, that's one of my favorite arcs for sure.
Can't leave off fucking Drunk Fist Rock Lee beating the shit out of
Kimimaru, man,
he was giving him them hands, bro. And if he did not sober up, it was over with for him. Guy couldn't even stop. Guy said he had to open up, I think one of the gates, bro.
Gates or something.
To just stop him. Like, the nigga was drunk.
He was drunk.
And that backstory was funny because they got to see the comedian, the comedy side inside there as well.
Oh yeah.
Rock Lee, man, his fight, every time Rock Lee steps on the scene, it's like a cameo.
Oh, facts. He be going crazy, man. That's my dog, Rock Lee.
So my number 5 is coming in. I mean, number 3 is coming in. Number 3 on my list is going to be a Black Bulls training arc / tournament when they had the fight for the crystals against each other.
Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about because of the moment.
I know. And that's the moment I'm going to talk about right now. So if you guys don't know who Finro is, Finro has a little brother that thinks he's the shit. And Finro has the spiritual powers who can't match up to it. And as soon as Finro's finna die, you see this epic leap from the Black Bulls that shoots to the sky, says, if you touch, this match is over. Don't think about touching him. If you do, we'll kill you.
We'll kill you.
And that look on Magma, Luck, and Asta's face just showed me that this fucking shit was amazing. He had it up to his neck, the baseball bat flashed fire on his other side, the lightning, full on fucking mitts up on him, was ready to. Then you had in the background the whole Black Bulls.
The whole squad.
Yeah. Squad goals.
Gang was ready.
Man, that arc fucking showed a lot to me. Then I got to see one of my top 5 characters inside that show. Real demonstrate his fucking painter. Powers, the painter, bro. And just, man, he is unreal.
Man, real is unreal. Yeah, I see what you did there.
But like I couldn't leave this arc. Just Uno coming out and seeing how powerful he is against Real, and they're actually going neck and neck. And to my opinion, that was a tie still. But you know, who knows? We don't fucking still know the full strength of Real in the first place. But yeah, this arc is what kept me going with it. I want to say more. I liked it up until that point, and then I loved it. That makes sense.
I feel it. I feel it.
2 left, man. 2 left.
Okay, so for my number 2, obviously couldn't be left off the list. You know, when Wano moves up, it's gonna move down some. You know, probably a spot. Who knows how it'll all shake out? But Marineford, as 12 said earlier, there's no way I could leave this off. What it does for Luffy and how it sets him off, you know, really starts. How this really is the spark that sets him off towards what he's going to be in the future. Just, man, and after actually just having rewatched it from Impel Down, seeing all that he goes through not giving up, just continue to push through it despite all odds, earning the respect of Whitebeard and all the, all the pirates and everybody who's there. Just
Follow
from him
him.
being exactly from them seeing him, kind of like they saying kind of like a snot nosed punk. He was actually sitting there challenging Whitebeard like he meant that shit. Like,
I'm gonna rescue Ace.
Yeah, exactly. Up there on the shit with him, like really saying that shit to him, like he meant that. Like I get that I didn't have respect for him, but it's just like it did something. Like the way they talk about Whitebeard in the show up until that point, to you actually seeing Luffy like being like, "Hey, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna do this shit with or without your ass. I don't need your help. I don't need I don't need your help. I can do this shit my damn self."
For strongest pirate versus a gum nigga.
Man, so I really I really gained a new level of respect for him. Kind of like everybody did, everybody did there in the fight. To seeing him use hockey and whatnot for the first time, knocking all the people out, just man, it was really epic. It was a really epic arc. So I say Impel Down Marine 4, Impel Down / Marine 4, because that's I really consider all that shit together.
Technically, on Amazon Lily, when Big Sister about the crush, and then he used it then. It's hockey then. So that's like I guess one of the first few times that. But he couldn't use it to fucking save any of his.
Wow.
My number two.
Kuma was on that side.
Man, if he was Aaron Kuma was not on that side, it was fucked.
It's over with.
My number two. It's not one of my favorite animes. It's a great anime though, inside my opinion, but this is one of my favorite arcs, and that is the 3v3 tournament arc. Basically versus God inside of the God of High School.
High School.
Yes. I could not leave this off. It come back up really. Just what Jin Moria goes through team. Was it Dowie and what's her name? I remember her name right now. The person who just watching them three develop even more of each other to become closer friends. First tournament, of course, the comedy aspect behind it, to her still being called the gorilla, and him being called the monkey, and Dowie in the middle of it, like Dowie. This fucking art had it all. I'm really big when it comes to Greek mythology. So watching Kong Wukong, which is Monkey King, watching that come into play.
Nah. Okay. For my number one, it is the Battle of the Shadow Palace. So from Black Clover, when they fight goddamn, I forgot his name. Hold on, I actually got it on here. When they fight Zagreed, the devil, for the first time, that shit, oh my god, it was so hard because there's so many great arcs in Black Clover, but this one, like, there's one later on, and it's hard to. I can't put it on there because it's not done. So
Kingdom one.
Yeah, that shit. So I couldn't. They started it, but they're not really into it, so I couldn't put that on here. But this is basically what comes, essentially before that. Just seeing all the work that the kingdom had to put in to finding out everything that we thought from the beginning, that intro that they tell you about is basically not true. So spoilers if you haven't seen Black Clover, I really, really, really suggest you watching it.
Fuck yes.
But yeah.
I'll second that.
Yeah, the intro, you basically learn in this arc that all of that was a lie. You learned about what happened, how everything was manipulated to get to where it is now, the state of things and whatnot. It's just the action, overall character development, getting to see Austin and Yuno go crazy together.
Man.
It's just amazing to seeing one of the best, I'd say, combination strikes in the show that you get to see. And I won't give any spoilers
Cause that definitely is number one. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't get no spoilers for who's involved in it, but it's a cold ass scene when it comes in. The music, by far, just that theme, just oh man, just when that fight shit comes on and you start hearing that music, just know it's going down, man. That's one of my favorite shows for sure. So that's my number one, the Battle of the Shadow Palace.
I'm gonna end it off with my number one of my top 10 arcs of all time. Because I'm a nerd and I like to read manga, Wano is my number one arc of all time. When I get into it, but what happens inside everything, just know, if you know, you know. 16 talks about it earlier with number 5. Um, Wano is by far the coldest art, animation wise, fight wise, story building wise, character wise. Fucking gosh, we could go back in time to the past and see what happens up. I can see some of the worst generation, how they became bitch ass niggas and decided to join Kaido, stand on their own two Hawkins.
Nah.
Um fucking amazing, bro. This I can't put any arc over any show over Wano because this it's just fucking amazing. It's by far, hands down. Watch it.
I want to say, I was gonna say, like I said earlier when I was talking about it, it's just it builds up from so far out that it's you can't just look at it as just when they get there. It's all the stuff that happens before they get there. It all has to do with that. When you really get to it, and when you finally get to Wano, you understand how much all that stuff beforehand, how much meaning it had. Excuse me, for that art, and it's just like, damn, okay, there's no way I cannot like. If you're not gonna have it as number one, that's fine, but you can't have that as not in your top 10. I'm sorry, you just can't. There's no way.
Let alone top fucking.
There's no way. I mean, even if it's not the top 5, there's no way in hell you cannot have it on your top 10, bro. No way.
Especially since we got introduced to this arc at episode 611. We're on 1035, 1036 right now. So 611, 1030, 400.
Nah.
Divide that by 52, which is the number of weeks inside the year. That's how many years back that we.
Wow.
So just watching it all right now, bro. It's fucking crazy. We got to see Sabo Mask. This was the fucking riot theme for the first that German 66 gave him when fucking Sanji get the I can talk about this now. We get to see fucking Nami and her epic fucking moments that she has inside there. Usopp's still a punk ass nigga. We got to see Big Mom come through. Like Marco came back. Marco's fighting two of the strongest niggas inside the entire Animal Kingdom Pirates crew. Like, and he's trying to hold his own against King and Queen.
Nah.
Get to see fucking the minks. Oh my god, the fucking minks.
The Sulon form.
Yes, bro.
It's so much.
It's
It's
a
so
lot.
much. Yeah. It's so much. That's the only reason I have it as 5, just because it's not finished for me. Otherwise, it would be number 1. Like I said.
And then the kick ended it all off. This arc is probably related to Zoro the most, just because of all the fucking samurai that's walking around. We have this arc as like, this is my favorite character's arc, time to shine.
Facts.
Like,
I get that.
I can't have, that's my bias with it. I couldn't leave it off number 1, but at the same time, it's like, bro, go watch One Piece. You don't want to watch all of it. Start at 611. That's when Punk Hazard starts, and then go forth. All right,
Nah.
I give y'all a 400 episode break.
Hell no. Okay, now
That's some good ass fucking arc list. That shit was hard.
Man,
I left so much shit.
So much stuff.
I wanted to add shit with my ex family, like newer shit. I want to add shit from fucking shit and shit.
So difficult, yeah.
I spent shit. One time doing this, that I did essays in high school.
Funny as hell. Don't be telling motherfuckers that shit now.
Still passed everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now to finish it off, we have our top 10 fights out of all the anime. We will do it again, bottom up. So 12, we can start with your number 10.
Number 10, I'm gonna start off hot and sizzly, is Gojo versus Jogo, the magma head nigga that looks weird as fuck from fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. And this was a amazing fight. Animation we got to see from it. The fucking his power. First off, you guys have not watched Jujutsu yet. When you watch it, you will fall in love. Takes off these blindfolds. He has the most bluest eyes ever. All kind of pause, of course. Actually, no, play.
Hell no.
Bro, once he does the little thing and he dies slowly, he's damn.
Female, that ain't for your ass,
bro. Waifu was one thing, but waifu, that's fun.
He spit out this water and shit. Man.
No, but all honesty, all through this though, like this fight led the way for me to say like this fucking show is actually up there. I like the show, of course. It's a really good show. Of course, season 2 and shit like that. Next season coming out soon. Hopefully, we'll get back into a lot more with this. This fucking fight, endless, fucking Eternal Void, bro. This nigga, he is probably one of the strongest and most overpowered characters ever in fucking
anime. Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. No question. I wouldn't even argue.
Oh man, good fucking fight. Go watch the fight.
Man. Okay, so for my number 10, we are staying with Jujutsu Kaisen, but we are switching the fight up. It is Yuji and Toto versus Hanami. Said, what's your type? Like tall women with big butts, like Jennifer Lawrence. Said, man, listen, that fight was amazing. From him basically teaching him to,
as they were fighting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As they were fighting to teach him how to pull off a Black Flash against an opponent of that strength was just like, man, you gotta watch it, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's worth it. This show has some great characters, amazing fights. I can't really say I wouldn't say it's a bad story, but I can't really say great story just because it's only been one season and we don't know where it's going really yet. That's all I can say. And I haven't seen the movie, so for people who have seen the movie, that may flesh out a bit more. So
Still
you
the same
kind of
with me.
okay, so maybe not. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know too much about story. Can't really judge that. I'm gonna wait till we get the second season, but I have enjoyed the characters and I have enjoyed the fight scenes. Fantastic. So that's my number 10.
Definitely. And we kept with Jujutsu Kaisen. We don't. My number 9. It comes in because we talked about it inside of one of our top arcs, of course, and it is Deku versus Todoroki. This this fight just brought out Todoroki being my favorite My Hero character right now. Right now, only because I know for a fact that it is subjected to change if possible. Probably not though. But just watching Todoroki as a like this fight show with him as a kid, his mama throwing hot water on him because he looks like his father. First off, that's shitty as parent. Um, but that's my own happy place.
Hell no.
But this fight just brought out you're not just an ice nigga, you're icy hot. Like
Hell
you
no,
can
yeah.
like this is and my man's favorite character said that.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So fucking this fight brought out a lot for me to watch because of the animation itself. When they do the fucking the pull down the air and then heat it up real quick versus Deku coming in with a giant fucking he came first off the nigga tried to punch through air so fucking hard that he thought that it was even gonna do something to this. If the fucking submission didn't come up, Deku was gonna lose regardless. This first off, my nigga, you jump so hard, both your legs is flailing, and then now your other arm is fucked up too. Yeah, it's over with, my guy. It's over with. Man. But this fight had it all for me. I couldn't put this any farther up or down my list because of who I have, but this fight paves the way for Todoroki becoming inside that big 3 and becoming a superhero as said earlier.
Man, okay. So for my number 9, I have. So we sticking with Jujutsu Kaisen for my number 9. I have Yuji and Nobara versus Kejisu and Eso on that bridge fight. Nobara is hands down one of my favorite female characters. She may be my favorite character on the show. It's between her and Yuji for sure. So we might have to do a top female character list of all time because oh my god, and I'd have a theme with that list as well. I absolutely love her character. Fierce, she doesn't back down. She's legit. That fight, her and Yuji basically teaming up to go against the two curses on the bridge. That just it's worth watching the whole show just to really get to that fight with the black flashes and all that they pull off, and just it's so the graphics and all that. It's so amazing how they're fighting. They pull the switcheroo in the middle of the fight, and just it starts from a ways away to them running to the bridge and then them continuing on, and it's legit. It's a legit fight. I definitely recommend watching Jujutsu Kaisen. It has, as you can see, I have 2 on the list. It has some of the best fights, hands down. So that's my number 9.
Literally, Juju probably has some of the some of the best fights. But I'm gonna switch it up to one of my number 8. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and it is Jin Moria versus Jagal. This is when San Wang San Wukong comes into play, and we get to
The
see
final fight.
final fight. Yes,
Yeah.
we get to see this man use a power pole to the actual extent of using a power pole. If that's a Dragon Ball Z reference, even though Goku should have been the Monkey King, since he was technically a monkey, which is what Frieza calls them, and he is fuck that, he's the king of all Saiyans. Vegeta used to the prince, but this nigga actually now Vegeta did win. I guess play a factor inside of it now. Now the king.
Funny as
Um,
hell.
but Jin Moria comes into play and just straight up, it's a brawl. This show is good to watch if you like fights. Lots of fight scenes inside, really good fight scenes. Animation's good, except for the fucking nose shit.
Nose and ears.
In the ears, yeah, like you have like old 24/7 or some got allergies. Other than that, like, if you get past that stage, it's amazing. Fights are fucking amazing, and watching Jin Mori go in this form, this fucking halo on his head that crowns him the Monkey King. Doesn't say it's Monkey King, but San Wukong special, San Wukong special, technique, the eyes fucking are. You have to go watch this fight. You have not watched this fight. 16 will back it up. Yeah, this shit was amazing.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed that we're not getting a second season after seeing that.
I'm so hurt.
That being the way the show ends with that fight, it's like, damn,
fucking
we're not finna get another season. That's crazy.
So fucking hurt. They didn't want to overplay his character, bro.
Man.
Monkey King is also my favorite Greek mythology, Greek mythical character. You'll see this list and include some other shit later on down the line. That's how the years that we can. Because we do have a Monkey King game coming out next year. If you guys don't know, go look it out real quick. I'm not promoting. I do want to play that shit. Check out the Twitch.
For sure. Okay. Well, my number 8. I talked about this arc earlier, which it was perfect to do the arcs first and then the fights later. Because I have Natsu versus Sting and Rogue in the Grand Magic Games tournament. Yeah, that seeing Natsu go up against two Dragon Slayers by himself after he basically knocked Gajeel ass out the fighting shit, to show him go up against them, to seeing them do a unison raid to him basically like that being nothing and knocking them out still, like just to show who he was and how strong he really was compared to them. Fight was just, man, after I saw it the first time, with a lot of these, after I saw it the first time, I rewatched the fights several fucking times because they were so great. So this was definitely one of the ones that I've watched several times. Just, man, and everything that had led up to it, to them, basically trying to make their reappearance as Fairy Tail, so that added even more weight to it, to them, everybody basically thinking they were like trash and whatnot, to them having to earn their reputation and respect back. It was legit to see, man. It was legit to see.
Bro, and Jeff right there. Hardy Boys.
Man.
The Hardy Boys of the fucking show, man.
I'm dead.
Coming in at my number 6. Yes.
7.
7. Yes, 7. 7, yes, 7. Coming in at number 7, we have Mob versus Koyama. If you guys have not watched Mob Psycho, you guys should check it out.
Yeah, you seen my face. I have no clue what you were talking about.
So this episode, or this fight, starts off Mob getting a new friend, saving them, and coming to Sally to save his brother. Then getting the shit out of him. Probably as long as Frieza got the shit beat out of him and something. Mob was getting the shit beat out of him, and this is a guy who has to. The more his emotions get out of control, because he has to control that's when shit hits the fan. This is the first time we see him at full 100%, over 100% destruction, and he was going to go ahead and fucking kill Yama in the game that he was with. Glad that it settled down. Of course, he didn't do it, but shit was fucking amazing. I love seeing the countdown of it. Once you hit a countdown, start taking oh shit's about to get real. Man, watching Mob Psycho is 100%. I would put that on to anybody's list to please watch Mob Psycho. It's not too long, just the right amount of anime. The show, just about the same. One Punch Man. If not watched Mob Psycho though, check it out. It is a really good.
So I'm definitely have to check that out because I have not watched that shit.
Love it, bro. I know you actually will love this show.
For sure, definitely gotta check that out. Okay, so for my number 7, haven't really talked about this show on any of my lists or anything like that. Don't have any arcs or anything like that either. But it is the Ichigo versus Ukiura fight. That fight, because I watched that when I was younger. That shit had staying power with me. When I saw it for the first time, that shit, seeing Ichigo and the holification form, that shit for the first time, like, and Ukiura going all the way to his top transformation form and all that, them going at it, just man, the animation, and for the time that I'm seeing it, I'm young, I'm really getting into anime for the first time, so that really stuck with me, and still to this day, like, it's still great. It was an amazing fight.
Fucking man. That's
just,
voice. That voice inside there, bro.
The hollering shit that he has when he it's just man, bro. It's everything. I'm trying to tell you. You all should definitely check out Bleach. I highly recommend it. Especially with the final arc supposed to be coming in October, sometime in October, I believe. So I definitely suggest checking that out. Great fights in there. Great fights.
Especially fights in the air, bro. That fight scene when they were in the air duking, my gosh.
Oh my god.
Ichigo got smacked down and came back up with that full hollow, and they was face to face. He said, yeah. At that moment I knew, I was like, man, yeah, it's over with, bro. Shit's getting intense. But my number 6 on the list.
Yeah, 6.
Yes. Is Benimaru versus the Infernal Demon.
Okay.
If you guys have not watched Fire Force, I don't talk about this in the list a lot as well either. But Benimaru, I don't know, it's something with fire, bro. I love fire powers, but Benimaru is different. Second generation mixed with third fire source